Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say thank you for coming in my presentation. And let me introduce myself. My name is Septia Wulandari. And here I will be presenting about improving students' reading comprehension to narrative text by using reciprocal teaching in SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara. And let's move to first material. The first material is background of study. Reading is one of important to learning English, that is achieved to read on the text and identify information of the text. In fact, there are many students have problem in reading comprehension. Some of students cannot read on the text as activities such as analysis on the text, get information based on the text. The student found difficulty in reading comprehension. They are needed guidance to find the main idea by translate in Indonesian language. The teacher is often help the student give an instruction of the text. However, the student is not enough effort to improve reading comprehension. The reason why the researcher choose this strategy because it can be support both monitoring and developing comprehension. Each step is applied when students have some problem in reading comprehension. Reciprocal teaching technique can help students to learn reading comprehension, to get information about all of the text. In this case, the reciprocal technique is the one technique discussion student and teacher. And the second is problem identification. Based on the background above, research that has been described by the researcher above, the researcher identified several problems that were found at SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara. And the problems include, the first is students are difficult to identify main idea. The second is students are difficult to analyzing the text. And the third is students are difficult to have discussion with their English teacher. And the last is students cannot read a whole text. And the next is problem limitation. In this research, the researcher limited the problem in the study to teach in reading skills to the 10th grade students of SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara due to feasibility of the research. It was almost impossible for the researcher to solve all of problems found at SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara. Therefore, based on the background and identification of the problem, the researcher teach the students into using reciprocal teaching to improving students' reading skill at SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara in grade 10 in the academic year of 2021-2022. And the third is problem formulation. Based on the identification and limitation of the problem, the formulation is as follows, like how can the use of reciprocal teaching in improving students' reading skills in grade 10 in SMA Negeri 1 Raman Utara. And the last is objective and benefit of study. Reciprocal teaching can help students to learn reading comprehension, to get information about all of the text. In this case, the reciprocal technique is the one technique discussion student and teacher. Reciprocal technique is an instructional activity that takes place in the form of a dialogue between teacher and students regarding segments. It has some benefit using reciprocal teaching, such as facilitate students with reading strategies and reading activities in the form learning by dialogue or discussion with the teacher. And the students will reading on the text and interaction with their friends and their teacher. Okay, that's all from me. And let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.